We are coming to about to an end of our conference. I would like to thanks again to our, esteemed clients who make our conference very interactive and fruitful. So now we are going to give some summary about this conference. I will start with some keywords which jumps into my mind. So first of all, of course, BEPS, which is a commonly mentioned word in the conference. For me, it means change could happen, but BEPS does not bring change by itself, but for me, it's really accelerating the change. And substance is important today already, and perhaps it's going to become more important tomorrow because of a series of changes. We have international cooperation. The tax authority around the world is going to cooperate more, and we have to cooperate more with our advisors around the world to give the best tax advice. As well as, for multinational companies, they have to cooperate more, within different departments around the world in order to answer for, the possible change of the tax administration schemes. So we have digitization. Digitization not only changed, the way we are doing business, and there are also new tax model emerged. Digitalization also changed, the way that the authorities could be communicated with each other, and the way that the world interacts with each other. So, but today, we are talking about risk management over, competitiveness of your effective tax rate, because we want to minimize the risk for the business. And also a common, word mentioned a lot in all throughout sessions is that you need to do a lot of documentation as well as preparation, in order to prepare for the future potential changes. And the flexibility. Flexibility is mentioned everywhere. Flexibility to me means that still there is no answer in this word, which is you are 100% yes or 100% no. Instead, the tax, when it is very connected to the business reality in any discussions, then there is no right or wrong answer. But the trend, I think, is that we don't want to end up with a lose-lose situation, but instead of we want to seek a resolution instead of going to the court with any tax officials. What would be the world be really looking like in the 2020s? For me, the answer is I really don't know. But it's just like I know that it could come a very heavy rain, but I don't know exactly when it will happen or how heavy it could be. But the real question is that if you know that, do you need to prepare for an umbrella in advance? First of all, we should make tax a very integral part of our business decision-making process. So in today's context, the tax has a lot to do with your business decisions, and business decisions also has to do a lot with tax on the other hand. And secondly, we suggest we should still take a very proactive approach to understand what kind of the risks we are really taking. We need to take a global view. Some of the multinational companies, they are global, but some of them are really, for example, some Chinese groups are still, they are global, but they are combination of companies everywhere around the world. They are, but in order to prepare for the tomorrow's tax world, you really need to be global in terms of tax strategy. Finally, I think the most important thing is to seek a win-win situation. So for me, that tax authorities really, they are not a machine. They are made of human. They are made of blood and flesh, So as long as they are human, we can reason with them, instead of, we treat them as our enemies. We just, first of all, I think if we let them know our business realities and, they can understand that, there is no 100% right or wrong answer. The question is who win the 51% and who win the 49%.